Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside, it's Carl the Jackal Frampton, fighting out of Belfast.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Belfast, Northern Ireland, introducing a super bantamweight and featherweight champion of the world, the Jackal, Carl Frampton. Fighting out of the blue corner from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned four-division champion of the world, introducing Erik El Terrible Morales.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
So, all the talking's done. Now, let's get down to action.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? No defense for that hook. So much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Did you see the nerves on the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Ooh, that was a nasty right uppercut. He takes that jab. Both want the knockout. One punch could change everything in this battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the sweetest sound.
Great round. Now relax. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you do.
Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your mind back on the job.
Can't figure it out. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking
For that round, don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Man, look, he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make...
We don't care. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
Go out there and finish him. Good man.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, he was still landing your power shots. Good work.
On to the second round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. Tried to score with a jab. He misses with that jab. The face is starting to welt up from those straights. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Fight, kid. Great round.
Just keep him on the complacent. This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
Just box him, be smart, just get your shots up. Don't give him anything.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. But you'll take it.
Don't worry about it. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power shots. Good work.
Anything, all right? Now go back out there and win this round.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You stay focused now.
For what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You let him back in. You're better than that.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Make them make a mistake.
They're both trying for a knockout. These punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Be confident.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
Just keep the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Good man.
We go again. You getting soft on me?
Be shots. Be smart. Just keep him on the other end of that jab, and you
had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
It's in there. Vary up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
On to the fourth we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. Carrying away the right hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A perfect counter shot. That right hook not connecting. Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Frampton in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I don't want...
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on.
Set him up and you'll take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care, we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there.
Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle, you can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused. Don't let
your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
be looking for that one shot or anything.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Back together. You started.
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
They exchange punches halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A beautiful left uppercut. That uppercut does not score. We wanted action, and they are delivering. offense showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that lap.
Come on, switch on.
This is the beginning of round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Those counter punches have to hurt. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Erik Morales is dazed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. And he just misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you...
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get your time in all
Together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
You getting soft on me?
Good work. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you do.
In the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it. Get your
Getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot.
Here comes round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Big right hand right on the button. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Come on,
You're too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
you gotta go back out there.
Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. Missing with the left hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He blocks the jab. Ooh, and Carl Frampton just got rocked. Did you see that? Frampton now knocked backwards. He's got to cover up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, boy, Carl Frampton now in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round.
What are you
That
doing?
bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
You were thinking,
Jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all
All your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him
Vary up a little bit, so you can't figure it out. Good work. There's one
around. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm.
pulling back in the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking about it.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget.
Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Go out there and finish him. Just keep him on the end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Incredible work rate. Good counter punch. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell. Oh, wait a minute! And this wasn't in the game plan. Morales has to find a way out of this.
recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Hold it right there. And Morales, he's rocked. We've seen him get out of this kind of trouble before, but he's got his work cut out for him. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. Whoop.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So that's that. The referee's made his judgment, and we carry on. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. It's round 10. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. That counter shot lands. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell?
Whoa, and there it is. Carl Frampton goes down. I think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round.
Big, deep breath.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He's obviously the heavy favorite here, coming straight out with some heavy punches. Good counter punching. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. Does well to block that left jab. The straight right just misses. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Frampton in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
There's the bell for round 12. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A lot of effort being exerted here. That count, and Morales goes down on the canvas. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smarts, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.